So I've been kind of doing some reflecting recently of a certain device that I personally loved but has kind of gone away in a way. So within iOS 17, what Apple ended up doing was they cut off a lot of different iPhones that were originally supported. So these were the iPhone 10, iPhone 8, and iPhone 8 Plus. Now with the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus, I always felt like these phones weren't as good as the iPhone 10. So I personally really didn't feel super sad when those phones got discontinued, although they all came out at the same time. It was the iPhone 10 that I was kind of flip-flopping back and forth, with it kind of being in this weird spot where I really wished it was still supported with iOS 17. But at the same time, as of right now, I think I've definitely thought and grown, at least to the idea of the iPhone 10 no longer being supported. And now with iOS 17 almost coming out in its official form, I've kind of realized that, again, iOS 17 is not that big of an update coming from iOS 16, but another big thing for us is that with iOS 16, this really isn't that bad of an update, and on top of that, it was a pretty monumental update, and on top of that, iOS 16 is probably still going to be getting some sort of software updates or security updates in the background anyway. So this is a really, really big deal, at least from my opinion, because even though when iOS 17 officially comes out, we're going to be getting 17.1, 17.2, so on and so forth, we're still going to be getting iOS 17 updates alongside iOS 16 updates potentially. And just like how we had the same thing going on with iOS 15, I kind of do think the same exact thing is going to be happening with iOS 16 when iOS 17 comes out. And just like how it's already kind of been going there right now, I think that's probably what's going to happen. And that's a really, really cool thing. Being able to just get these updates coming on over and over and over again without us having to go through and worry about anything else for the most part is a really big deal. Now, I still wish iOS 17 was coming out for the iPhone 10, but even if that's not the case, we're still kind of ahead of schedule in some ways. The iPhone 10, which came out in 2017, still kind of ended up getting about 6 years of support, and then maybe with a year or two of additional security updates. I think that's honestly some really good news. That's still a device that was still supported for quite a bit of time. So even though the iPhone 10 kind of got discontinued, and it kind of feels like in a way it got discontinued a little early, I kind of do think it's okay in a way that this phone got discontinued. I wish this phone could have still ended up getting software support for as long as it could, but even if not, I think it's kind of okay. And it's kind of funny because just a month or two ago, I was not feeling this way at all, but things change, and I truly do feel like as of right now, it's really not that bad of an option that this phone is discontinued right now. So that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.